Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Team Skirmishes on the NA server. Right now I'm currently by myself actually, not with the PRAMO family, and currently just doing a quick join along with some trusted allies, the Argon community. Very good players. And I'm going with them in the tier 8 part of the Team Skirmish, where we will be playing against another random team for the basically just the experience. And I'm currently in the Takao, one of my opinion the best tier 8 cruisers in the game. And oh, I love this ship absolutely so much. But speaking of tactics wise, past all that good points, we're basically right now, if you're looking at the mini map, you can kind of see me and the battleship behind me are going to make a gauge towards sea. I'm looking at the planes. If you notice, I'm straight lining right now. I'm looking at the planes. The planes can't spot me. They're on the other side of the map. No big deal. So I'll continue moving forward at full speed until I'm detected. Now, watch when I'm detected. You're going to see me cut speed and start turning and beginning to get ready to maneuver. And this is just in case I see the destroyers, because I do see there are 2 destroyers on the other side of the team. And they could be in either one of these caps. Yep, C just went off. And so I'm looking for the cap. Now, you just see the Turpits. Like, okay, so it's Turpits capping. No, the Turpits is way too far behind. There's got to be a DD here. And my suspicions are about to be confirmed. And there it is, the Kangaroo showing itself AP off toward him. And I missed a shot. I fire 1 torpedo just as a kind of back off. Don't come near me. And I'm ready to kind of skate out of the situation. Even though I might not hit, the Japanese torpedoes have very much long range, and it looks like they might smack that Turpits later on. We shall see. I'm going to go ahead and leave it widespread, shoot 1 at where the predictive is at, and another one close to the rock in case the Kangaroo decides to stop. I'm currently trying to evac 2 shells. 2 torpedoes actually hit the Turpits, and now I'm trying to gun down the Kangaroo. And most of you are wondering, okay, so why are you firing at the Kangaroo? Well, if I can delete that destroyer, that makes my Amagi able to just focus the Turpits, and we can just kind of focus fire out the Turpits easily that way without worrying about torpedoes. And this is why I want to get rid of that destroyer early. But since the destroyer is out of my range, I'm going to go ahead and start focus firing that Turpits down. You notice I'm starting to turn back around now, and there's a fire from the infamous IJN, I should say, Imperial Japanese Navy HE shells. And we have the Kangaroo pop back into the picture, and it's now behind the rock. I cannot get the shot. Go ahead and go and aim back at the Turpits, putting the HE shells in. Looks like the bombs have come in from the carrier. A Turpit's about gone. Another fire, and he's gone. That is the first strike of the game, first kill. And I am now trying to focus the Kangaroo out. I see the torpedoes coming at me, and it's like, okay, I'll take 1, no big deal. At least I can kind of focus it out. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of shells hit, so I guess you could say maybe it's debatable whether that was worth a trade. I'll take another torpedo on the end of my ship, and now I'm getting out of here. Here's why. Look at the mini-map. You can now see now all the ships have made it toward this area, and the Amagi is definitely on life support. I'm about to lose the first battleship of the game, and that's 80 points. And then most of you would say, well, you could fight them. Yeah, I could, but I definitely don't want to give them an extra 70 points for killing me as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use this wonderful cruiser speed to get the H out of here. And I'm going to go ahead and use the steering gears to also dodge the battleship shells, because I was just firing a second ago, so I'm still technically spotted. And using the torpedoes again for error denial. This is not to kill that Kangaroo, just to let him know that if he comes near me, he will die. Trying to fire an HE salvo spread off, only 1 shell, unfortunate. And I dodged a salvo from one of the battleships who tried to get me. Wonderful steering gears going to work there. And I make my way over to B by calling everyone to group up at B, defend the base area by B. And you see everyone on the mini-map is now starting to congregate over by B. This is what we want, because now we've put the team in a bad position for them. They're all congregated at C, meaning that in terms of cap, we don't have to do anything for the rest of the battle, honestly. The battle is still close cap-wise. It is 212 to 173, so they can still win if they kill somebody. But in terms of just cap, pure cap, there it's 2 to 1, and they're all grouped up in C. So it's only a matter of time, honestly, unless we make an error and try to charge them, you know, indiscriminately. Now I'm going to go ahead and try and set HE shells off on the North Carolina, trying to get fire chance to go. Nothing but a couple 300 rolls and a couple shells that miss. If you notice me scoping in back and forth, it's just because I'm compensating for what the North Carolina's turning radius is, because I have to aim at different angles to get all 10 guns that would be as effective. And I'm about to take a couple shells for that. Bombers coming in, setting me on fire, and I kind of make a mistake here. Blowing damage con after a first fire like that is kind of a no-no, because had that carrier focused me, he could have got plenty of damage out of me. And I have a little bit of a mix-up here with a kangaroo who's trying to make a turn and me trying not to. I'm going to take a shot at the kangaroo down there. You notice I switch prioritize, because like I said, I want those destroyers gone. 5 shells into the kangaroo. He's now gone into his stealth mode. And now I'm trying to get the North Carolina. I still have AP loaded, so instead of switching, I'm just going to fire another AP back up as much as I can to not give myself away to the battleships anymore. I'm kind of sitting at half health at this point, looking for those kangaroos to pop back up if all possible. Affirmative, yes, we have sunk a ship. We put the cap more so in our favor. The kangaroo is behind that rock. I don't have the angle nor the arc to get it over there, so I'm going to go ahead and try to hit full. See if I can get that shells on target there. He's turning away. I see another kangaroo and trying to get the shot, leading the target a bit and trying to look at it to see if I get the shells. I get 7, and I'm also about to take a heavy hit here in a second. I'm trying to get the area denial torps in there to get them away from B, and yes, I take a heavy salvo straight down to pretty much nothing, and now I'm pretty much just saying, hey, we're getting out of here, getting out of Dodge. I've already launched my torpedoes. I've done everything possible to keep them out of B. I'm gone. There's no need to give the team an extra 70 points away by trying to be the hero at this point. I've done what I need to do, keeping the destroyers out of B. If I can, I will try to shoot them out, but other than that, I'm trying to avoid that ship's Colorado's fire as much as possible, and you notice I'm just dodging as much as I can. Luckily, I popped that repair kit just in time, because otherwise I would have taken a nice trip back to the port. And I'm basically telling everybody, disregard my try to defend A, everybody defend B. Now you notice I've pulled myself away from the battle. Instead of charging and trying to get these torps off, even though the torps do a lot of damage, I'm just dodging fire, trying to get my stealth to reset. IJN cruisers are very stealthy. So please, use that stealth. And what I'm trying to do now is get the guns all looking in one direction. You notice I'm lining them up. Once I see them all go green, I'll just let them free rotate at will. And I'm looking at the mini-map to see how I'm going to attack any ships when I come around this corner. But I'm really just trying to give myself time for my detection range to kind of sink back in. And you notice now the circle up top by the mini-map, you see that now, oh, yeah, okay, so he's got it back. Now I have shots on the Colorado. The Colorado's just fired a main gun salvo, so I'm in the clear. Put the precise aim on, and 2 fires right off the bat. Unfortunately, they don't stay long. Colorado blows damage con. Now I'm kind of feeling a little confident here, because if I can get 2 fires like that, what's stopping me from getting more? No fires, but now I'm looking. The Colorado is gone. That's a bunch of torpedoes, and that's the end of the match. I say good work, GG's guys, and that's the end of it. 8 minutes of pure fun and Takao-worthy moments, and we killed the last one in the last second. Yep, GG's to Argon, and hope you enjoyed that match.